ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ॐ श्रीहनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्री तुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a very warm welcome. We are now seeing the 37th Chaupai. We will read and then continue. We will read from the beginning, though we have done a few Chaupais. We will just read together. सप्त प्रबंध सुभग सोपाना ज्ञान नयन निरखत मन माना रघुपति महिमा अगुण अबाधा बरनब सोई बर बारिया गाधा राम सीय जस सलिल सुधासम उपमा बीचि बिलास मनोरम पुरैनी सघन चारु चौपाई जुगुति मंजुमनि सीप सुहाई छंद सोरठा सुंदर दोहा सोई बहुरंग कमल कुल सोहा अर्थ अनूप सुभाव सुभासा सोई पराग मकरंद सुबासा. Till here we have completed yesterday. Continuing. सुकृत पुंज मंजुल अलिमाला ज्ञान विराग विचार मराला धुनि अवरेब कबित गुण जाति मीन मनोहर ते बहुभाति अर्थ धर्म कामादिक चारी कहब ज्ञान विज्ञान विचारी नवरस जप तप जोग विरागा ते सब जलचर चारु तडागा. Till here we will see first. We are imagining a very beautiful sarovara, and Tulsi ji is now explaining each aspect of a sarovara and correlating it with Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji's katha, the Ramacharita. We saw yesterday Chandasorata Sundara Doha. Chandasorata, we have been seeing Chaupais, that also was mentioned before that. Purayini Saghana Charu Chaupai Juguti Manjumani Sipa Suhai. Chandasorata Sundara Doha Soi Bahuranga Kamala Kula Soha. So many flowers is what was discussed. Aratha Anupa Subhava Subhasa. All words with so much of meaning. Because without a meaning, nothing can be called as a word. It becomes noise, sound. Isn't it? So every word has a meaning, and the one which has got meaning only can be called as word. Artha Anupa. Immeasurable. The depth, the joy is immeasurable. That also we have to time and again remind ourselves. Subhava, feeling. And Subhasa, language. Oratory skills, we may say. Vocabulary, they say. Isn't it? We saw earlier Tulsidas saying, I don't know Kavita, I don't know anything, I am just writing for my own Swanta Sukhaya. Therefore, there can be a lot of flaws, but absolutely no flaw. It is so beautiful. Soi Paraga, they are the pollens of the flower. Makaranda Subhasa, Makaranda, the nectar in it, the juice. What is this juice? Bhakti. And Subhasa, beautiful fragrance. And then we also, related with Pushparaja, Pushparasa and Pushpagandha. All the three were discussed. Continuing. Sukrita Punja Manjula Alimala. In case you could recollect, initially we had described the whole Sarovara, what all could be there, the flowers, the plants, the trees, and then the water, and then lot of ripples, and then the swan, Pakshi, Hamsa Pakshi going into it, and then we also saw a lot of, varieties of fishes, etc., etc. And then in that flower, because there are a lot of flowers, naturally, the juice, the nectar of the flowers attracts bees. Now that is being described. What are these bees? Sukrita Punja. Punja means Punya Karma. all our punya karmas will take us towards the nectar. Just as the nectar attracts the bees, all our punya karma will take us towards that nectar. Sukrita Punja Manjula Alimala, group of bees. Manjula Alimala, Mala here refers to group of bees comes flying towards those flowers, beautiful Kamala Pushpa, and want to take the nectar. What does it mean? It says, our punya karma, all our meritorious action will take us towards Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji's Katha. See, we will see in Tulsi Ramayana itself, in the Sundarakanda, Binu Hari Kripa Milahi Nahi Santa, Binu Sat Sanga Vivek Na Hoi. All these words very beautifully say, without Satsanga, Viveka does not take place, cannot take place, but Satsanga can take place only because of Hari Kripa, and Hari Kripa you will be able to get only through Punya Karma. Punya Karma brings Hari Kripa. Hari Kripa brings a Guru. A Guru will give Satsanga. Through Satsanga, we will get Moksha. This is the broad outlay for a Jiva to reach Brahman. Alright, Sukrita Punya, Manjula Alimala, and what about, what will happen in that? Now he says, Marala. Marala we have earlier also seen. Swan bird, Hamsa Pakshi. What does it happen? Jnana Viraga Vichara. Jnana, knowledge. Viraga, Vairagya. Vichara, inquiry. When we go to that Sarovara, there are these Hamsa Pakshis. What are these Hamsa Pakshis? Nothing but the great knowledge. That which discriminates between falsehood and truth. Real and unreal. Imaginary and actual. Reality. And Tattvabodha says, Nitya Nitya Vastu iti Vivekaha. Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha. Viveka is what? Ability to discriminate. Ability to understand what is Nitya and what is Anitya. What is eternal, what is ephemeral. Viveka Shakti. That Viveka Shakti will bring knowledge. Jnana. And through Jnana, Viraga. Viraga is what? Vairagyam. Dispassion. We have discussed this several times. When we say dispassion, dispassion has to be rightly understood as passion towards the higher goal and a withdrawal from the dependency on the lower aspects of life. Because very many times when we say Vairagyam, people very highly misunderstand. Vairagya is not giving up physically. Physically giving up, it might be possible. For some people, for some time it may be possible. But physical giving up is not what is intended here. Vairagyam is giving up the dependency on the physical aspects of life and taking recourse to the higher aspects of life through jnanam. Meaning seeking that eternal and giving up the dependency on the ephemeral. World will be there as it is. Food we need to have. We need to have rest also. There are certain things which we can have. There is nothing wrong in having certain things, but depending on them for comfort, convenience, happiness, all these are all not accepted. They are there, use them. Let us say there is a knife in my hand. What will I do this knife? I use this knife for cutting certain vegetable. The same knife can be used for other purposes also, maybe killing a person. That is not what is expected of with the knife, isn't it? Therefore, I should know how I should use this knife. It is to cut vegetables, remove unwanted parts, use the vegetable, cook and eat. Alright? To give up food and things so that our level of vairagya should be very, very high. We will be a normal person right now. The activities for a great viragi who does not want anything except knowledge, those are all very high. The lakshanas of them are different and the activities for them is different. What we are talking here is before you and me, a common people. What is vairagyam here? Do not depend. Do not be passionate for things and beings of life. Our demands, our desperation, they are very, very important, strong words. Our demands, our desperation to enjoy, embrace, indulge in the physical things and beings take us far away from the truth. We get completely entangled only in running behind things and beings. When I say things and beings, please relate to whatever you are running behind. It is not for checking with others. He is running behind that. She is running behind. No. For God's sake, please don't compare all this knowledge and judge others. We have no business to do it. It can be your own husband, it can be your own wife, it can be your own children, it can be your own parents. Sadhana is meant only for me, minus the entire gamut of relationships. Please understand this very clearly. Right? Vairagyam, viraga, when it is time and again mentioned, what does it mean? It means be with them and still be away from them. Both materials and beings. Beings include human being and your pets. Be very clear. And that can happen only when I understand how ephemeral, how impermanent, how flimsy they are. We don't require them for gaining the higher knowledge. They are there for some physical security, for some emotional security, but don't get attached and don't go deep into it and suffer. That is what it means. When it is there, make the appropriate relationship, appropriate actions and appropriate dealings and leave them behind. Don't carry them. This is what vairagya means. And that can be got only through jnanam. So, jnana, vairagya. Please note, we are talking about this beautiful grantha, Ramacharita. When we go through this grantha and come to know about the way Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji lived in this world, it is to make us understand. We can also be that way, be detached. Sentimental detachment, emotional acceptance is the secret of life. Remember this. Sentimentally detached, emotionally accept, not attached. You understand? Accept the whole life. Have love and affection to everybody. Embrace everybody in this huge scheme of things called world. At the same time, have the courage, have the bravery, have the boldness to keep them aside while you are in your sadhana. And don't mix up. Day-to-day life is one face of the coin, sadhana is another face of the coin. Day-to-day life and sadhana have to be together. But they are actually opposite to each other. This will not see that, that will not see this. Please be very attentive. Day-to-day life is required. Why? That only gives us our lessons properly. Sadhana to implement the knowledge in my own way of thinking. So, jnana, viraga. How? Vichara, inquiry. Through inquiry. Don't sit and inquire in the kitchen. You can inquire in the kitchen, but cooking has to be done properly. You understand? So, inquiry is a different plane of our life. It will be in a different plane. That inquiry can definitely take the examples of our life and inquire within. How permanent are these things and how impermanent are these things? How permanent is Bhagavan? No question of asking impermanency of Bhagavan. Right? Therefore, vichara, and this ability to do the inquiry and gain the knowledge of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji's true nature, and thereby giving up the dependency factor, demanding factor, desperation for acquiring, possessing, indulging, embracing all the flimsy, ephemeral things and beings of the world, to give them up and take up knowledge. Just as Marala, the swan bird, Hamsa Pakshi, which is capable of taking the milk and rejecting the water. Even though water and milk are mixed together, still the Hamsa Pakshi, Marala, has got the ability. Similarly, I have to develop the ability in discrimination. How? Knowledge, jnana, and learning to give up, vairagya, and ascend, go up. Go up meaning what? Become lighter and lighter from the hangovers of physical life, and when the moment you become lighter, you slowly raise your standard of life. Think how beautiful. Sukrita punja manjula alimala jnana viraga vichara marala. Now comes another very beautiful expression. Dhuni avareba kabita guna jati meena manoharate bahubhati. Meena means fish. Yesterday we discussed about that. Beautiful, colorful varieties in various sizes, in various forms, various shapes and designs. Lot of fishes are there in the Sarovara. Similarly, even in Tulsi Ramayana, we have, in this Ramacharita we have huge amount of varieties of fishes. What are these fishes? Dhuni avareba. Dhuni means dhvani. Dhvani means chanting, let us say. Here for the time, for our understanding, chanting. Now we have chaupais, then we have sortha, then doha, then we have chand. And each of them can be chanted in different tunes. Right? So Dhvani here refers to the very singing of Ramcharitamanas, chanting of Ramcharitamanas. Some people sing it with a raga also. All these are possible because these are all shlokas. When it comes to Veda mantras, we don't have freedom. In Veda mantra, it has to be chanted as it is. Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita, Swara Udatta. All these things are defined. Every akshara has its own swara. You cannot change that swara. Ganana antva Ganapatigum Havamahi Kaving Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrinvannotibis Sidasadanam Om Mahaganapataye Namaha. Going up, coming down. These are all defined. And in Veda mantra, it has to be must chant the same way. Alright. Whereas, the shlokas which has got an author, Veda does not have an author. Vedas are directly from Bhagavan, Asharira Vani, received by the great acharyas in the seat of meditation. They received when their mind became very pure. Mananat trayate iti mantraha, that was received. But these are all written. So that which is written can be chanted in our way. Our tunes can go. We will be seeing now in this Ramcharitamanas, so many tunes we are going to sing. Some of you may not be comfortable with certain tune. It is okay. We will enjoy that tune also. Alright. Dhuni. Then comes Avareva. Avareva means what? The way of expression. It is called there is some word. Vyangokti or Vakrokti, it is said. What is Vyangokti or Vakrokti? It is in our sarcasm. A very sarcastic way of approach. This is one way. And there are straight ways also. And there are so many other ways. A beautiful way. Right? Here, even those are implemented. Those ways of speech are implemented. Kavita Guna Jati. Kavita means the poetry, Guna Jati, with lots of qualities, with lot of varieties, it is being presented. If I can give an example, Mahishasura Mardhini Stotram. Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medini Vishwa Vinodini Nandanute. If you read that, you will find every, like the second shloka, Suravara Vandini Durdhara Darshini Durmukhamarshini Harsharate Tribhuvana Bhoshini Shankara Doshini Kilbishamoshini Ghosharate. That last word of every letter. These are all alankara. It is a beautiful way of presentation. Even by Tulsi Ramayana also, in the previous two chaupais and all, if you see, all the lines ended with si. Is it not? Before that, ni, it was there. Similarly, this beautification through Kavita Guna Jati, through literary beautification, you will find in Ramacharita Manas. In fact, even right now, if you see, the last letters, you can see it is always two, one chaupai has got similar letters. It brings a beautiful way. That chanting is so very beautiful. And what are they? All these are mean manoharate bahubhati. These are all this dhuni, avareba, kavita guna jati, all these are all the fishes. Which go here and there. Some chaupai very beautifully chanted in one particular tune, another chaupai in a different tune. Then you have the beautiful doha, and then chanda. Chanda has got different meters. Sometimes, as we said yesterday, some of them have got 19 letters, some of them have got 21 letters. You may have another 24 letters also, like chaupai is 24 letters. Doha is 18 letters. Like that you will have differences. Each one of them, we can pick up a beautiful tune properly. People should be able to listen properly. We can take a tune and then sing. And there's a beautiful, it's so joyful seeing those fishes moving in different direction and things like that. So all these are the fishes in that Sarovara. And then he comes to another very important, beautiful topic, which is there in the Sarovara. We will discuss that tomorrow. Now the time is over. 1, 2, it requires a little time. See, before I conclude for today, I would like to mention this. When we are taking this effort in understanding Ramcharitamanas, I personally feel there is no point in running through and finishing. Every single chaupai, every single doha, every single chand, we should enjoy. Sorta. And you will find some of them, the tune also will be in tune with. The tune will be in tune with the emotions of that particular chaupai or at that particular sequence. So let us enjoy thoroughly, slowly, patiently. Patience is required. Lot of patience is required. And only then you can enjoy also. One, we'll gain the complete knowledge. 2, we will enjoy so beautifully the expression by Goswami Tulsidas ji. And 3, we will also gain patience when we have patience, without becoming a patient. Having said that, we will conclude for today and meet tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. 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 Harihi Om. Shri Gurub